Good evening. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the the Tube. My name is Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. So, this video today is going to be my review of New Japan Pro Wrestling's All-Star Junior Festival 2023 USA. That's right. They had a really awesome one with so much talent earlier this year in Japan, but they decided to do another one in the US. And this was last night, August 19th, at the 2300 Arena in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And I have to say, this was another successful show. Jam-packed, some of the best Super Juniors in the whole world. And they definitely delivered. So, let's go ahead and go over the card. We had 10 matches total, one pre-show match, just one pre-show match. But let's go ahead and jump right on in. Alrighty, so the first match that we had was just a singles match. It was Goldy versus Vinny Pacifico. Goldy I had never seen before. Vinny I have. If I remember correctly, Vinny, I believe, was on like one or two NJPW Strong shows back in the old format, if I remember correctly. But I've definitely seen him before. You know, for the pre-show, this was a pretty decent match. Definitely went back and forth. I felt like both of these guys were showcased pretty well. You know, it might not have been a 10-minute long match, but I felt like they did good. With the time that they were given, felt like they did really good. But Goldy picked up the victory on Vinny after hitting a springboard flying knee strike, which was actually very well executed. But yeah, got him with that, pinned him for the 1-2-3. So Goldy is your winner of the opening pre-show match. So really good. Okay, now let's go into the main card, shall we? Okay. Hold on, let me pull it up. Here we go. All right, main card. Started off with a tag team match. We had the team of Matt Sydal and Yo taking on the team of Masked Juniors, BUSHI and Shun Skywalker. Of course, Matt Sydal from AEW, Yo, New Japan Pro Wrestling, BUSHI, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Shun Skywalker, Dragon Gate. This was a good match. Definitely a good match. I liked how BUSHI and Shun Skywalker were matching. You know, had matching gear. And it seemed like Yo and Matt Sydal were more in sync compared to BUSHI and Shun Skywalker. But yeah, things took a turn for the worse for BUSHI and Shun Skywalker as Shun Skywalker accidentally spewed mist in the face of BUSHI, which I did not expect him to have missed. But yeah, and then Yo ended up taking advantage by rolling up BUSHI with a bridge pin, 1-2-3, to pick up the victory. So Matt Sydal and Yo pick up the victory after that miscue. But BUSHI made Shun Skywalker pay after the match as he spewed black mist of his own in the face of Shun Skywalker. So he got even. I mean, can you blame him? Not really. But overall, pretty good match. Okay. Next up, we got started on the All-Star Junior Festival USA Tournament. First match. We had the Jet, Kevin Knight, versus Clark Connors, of course, of Bullet Club War Dogs. This was a very intense match. Of course, for obvious reasons. But this match really could have gone either way. I mean, both these guys are former Young Lions. Definitely know each other. But these two went back and forth. And it was close. But Kevin Knight, the Jet, was able to be one step ahead of the Wild Rhino and was able to pin Clark Connors with a crucifix. 1, 2, 3. And the Jet, Kevin Knight, advances to the finals, which was the main event of the show. Clark Connors didn't take too kindly to that and decided to beat down Kevin Knight after the match. He hit him with, of course, one half of the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championships. And then, of course, hit him with the trophy kill. But yeah, pretty much jacked up Kevin Knight. He was walking away. He had to be helped to the back. So just pretty much sore loser attack. You know what I mean? But Kevin Knight advances to the finals. All right. Next up, we had the other first round match of the tournament. We had the Fireball of United Empires, Francesco Akira, taking on Speedball Mike Bailey. Now, interesting thing that was mentioned on the commentary was actually Francesco Akira has beaten Speedball Mike Bailey one-on-one before back in Rev Pro. I did not know that. So it was really cool that they threw in that bit of information. So Francesco Akira actually had a win up on Speedball Mike Bailey. So this was pretty much the run back, I guess you could say. This match was phenomenal. I mean, just back and forth. These two very solid wrestlers, especially high flyers, strikers, you name it. They can do it. But yeah, this was back and forth. It really could have gone either way. But this night was to be Speedball Mike Bailey's night, as the Speedball slayed the Fireball, as he picked up the victory after hitting Akira with a Flamingo Driver, pinning him for the 1, 2, 3. But a very great match between these two just awesome high flyers. Great showcase of the Super Juniors here, for sure. But there you have it. The finals is set, which ended up being Kevin Knight versus Speedball Mike Bailey. So that's what the main event ends up being. Okay. Let's see. Next up. Oh, here we go. Next match. Next match, we had a trios match. On one side, we had the DKC, Rich Swann, and Ryusuke Taguchi taking on the team of Real One, Jack Cartwheel, and Starboy Charlie. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all right now, I know Real One, Mr. Enzo Amore, got on the mic in the beginning. I can't stand the dude. I really can't stand the dude. But he did do a little something in the match, so I will give him that. Way I see it, I would pick Enzo Amore over James Ellsworth any day. Any day. Anyway, I was actually impressed by Starboy Charlie. This was actually my first taste of him, and dang, dude's got some high flying moves on him. Of course, Jack Cartwheel, you know, I've seen before in AEW, AEW Dark, and even ROH. Dude is a phenomenal high flyer. Good to see the DKC again, and of course, you know, I'm a big Rich Swann fan. And Ryusuke Taguchi, you know, was teasing some butt stuff as usual, but, you know. But this was a pretty entertaining match for the most part. But thankfully, my team won. Rich Swann was able to pick up the victory for his team after hitting Starboy Charlie with a 450 splash. And yeah, picked up the victory, and then they, you know, did some dancing afterwards. So I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, good stuff. Really good stuff. Okay, before we continue on for the rest of the card, here's a quick word on the sponsor for this video, Game Beauty. Check them out. As you continue to watch and enjoy Blitzball Champ gaming content here on the U to the Tube, be sure you take a moment to check out the link to the description for Game Beauty. Game Beauty offers a variety of video game themed makeup and cosmetic products. They offer items such as eyeshadow palettes, elemental pearl highlighters, eyeshadow brushes, and even non-makeup items such as these graphic t-shirts. They also have collaboration items like this Persona 5 Royal Limited Edition makeup collection, as you can see here, which you can get it as a full collection, or you can get different bundles of this collection, as well as different pieces separately. Also, Game Beauty offers free domestic and international shipping to most countries for orders over $60. And be sure to use the promo code Blitzball_champ, all in caps, and you can get 10% off of your order. So be sure to take advantage of that nice little discount. And now, back to our regularly scheduled video. Enjoy. Alrighty, let's continue on with the next match. Oh, let me get the graphic. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright. So the next match was the Big Lucky Dip tag team match. So, here were your competitors. Kosei Fujita, Yoshinobu Kanemaru, Robbie Eagles, Alex Shelley, TJP, Ace Austin, Chris Bay, Cheeseburger. So they had everybody come down to the ring and draw straws. And the color of the straw that you get is pretty much the team that you are on. So, the teams ended up being red team, those that drew the red straw, ended up being Kosei Fujita, Robbie Eagles, Chris Bay, and Alex Shelley. So that was red team. And then the blue team, those that drew the blue straws, ended up being Ace Austin, Yoshinobu Kanemaru, TJP, and Cheeseburger. So, at least you could say TMDK, you know, got the advantage. Of course, Kosei Fujita, Robbie Eagles being on the same team, so chemistry there. I did really love the Motor City Machine Guns double team that Alex Shelley and Chris Bay did. I thought that was really cool that they mimicked that. And you got to give it up for Chris Bay and Ace Austin, you know, not really trying to attack each other, you know, staying true to their bond, to their team of ABC, despite this match being on opposite sides. I thought Cheeseburger looked really good in this match. Like, yo, I know Cheeseburger's a small guy, thin guy, but dude is actually a really great wrestler. And just more and more that I've watched him, you know, because, you know, he was a trainer in ROH and all that. The dude is just solid in the ring. Like, minus the size, dude is a solid wrestler in the ring. And he showed a lot of that in this match. So, kudos to Cheeseburger. He looked good. He looked really good in this match. But, I mean, all 8 of these Super Juniors looked excellent. I thought Ace Austin took a lot of the punishment in this match, but still, everybody looked solid. And to much of my surprise, Kosei Fujita ends up picking up the victory for the red team, catching Cheeseburger and hitting him with a German suplex just out of nowhere and pinning him for the 1-2-3. Kosei Fujita picked up the victory for his team. I did not expect that. I did not expect that at all. Pin Cheeseburger. But hey, I think that's probably his first victory since becoming a part of TMDK, the Mighty Don't Kneel. So hey, I was impressed. I was very impressed. So that was a shocking finish, but you know what? I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. But yeah, great match. Great match. Okay, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going with the next match. Okay, this time we had a fatal 5-way. 5-way battle. We had Fugaz versus Leo Rush versus Dragon Kid versus Soberano Jr. versus KC Navarro. So, fatal 5-way showdown here. Pretty solid match, but I wish it could have been longer. I actually wish it could have been longer. But, you know, all 5 of these guys look really cool in this match. Of course, you know, I was rooting hard for Dragon Kid. That's my dude. Pardon me. But overall, pretty good match. Just wish it was longer. Soberano Jr. actually picked up the victory. He caught KC Navarro in midair, kind of, you know, twisted him around, and then pretty much spiked him into that pile driver, almost kind of like a Rikishi driver type move. I mean, just caught him and then just dropped him right on his head, just like that. And then pinned him for the 1-2-3. Soberano Jr. walks away with the victory. Not what I expected, but that was a nice counter into that finish. Hey, I was digging it. I was definitely digging it. But, you know, and that was my first taste of Fugaz, which he looked really solid. Looked really solid in that match. Of course, Fugaz and Soberano Jr. are from CMLL, so here's that. But yeah, great solid fatal 5-way. Really, really good. Okay. Next up. Oh yeah, here we go. This right here, I would have to say, was my favorite match of the card. Hands down was my favorite match. Tag team match. We had Mao and El Desperado taking on the East-West Express of Nick Wayne and Jordan Oliver. I must say, East-West Express, Mao and El Desperado, all 4 of these guys looked phenomenal in this match. This was definitely my match of the card. Definitely. Like, no doubt. These 2 teams went the distance. It really could have gone either way. I still felt like El Desperado and Mao had the advantage, just, you know, experience-wise. But honestly, East-West Express, they came so close to winning this match. So close. This match really could have gone either way. Both teams looked really, really strong. And kudos to Jordan Oliver on being able to withstand the numero dos and get to the rope. So, got to give him mad credit. But after a few combination attacks, El Desperado was able to finally put away Jordan Oliver with a pinche loco, pinned him for the 1, 2, 3. Mao and El Desperado pick up the victory. But great sign of sportsmanship after the match from both teams. I thought that was really, really good. But that was my match of the card. Hands down. These two teams were phenomenal. Excellent match. Indeed. Okay. Next up, we had the Pat's King of Steaks Philly Cheesesteak Cup Triple Threat Tag Team Ladder Match. Oh man, that's a long name. But the teams we had Hiromu Takahashi and Rocky Romero versus the team of Master Wato and Blake Christian versus the team of DOUKI and Lowrider. Also, shout out to Ian Riccaboni. This dude was saying DOUKI instead of DOUKI, and he did it twice. He said it twice. It was so funny. I'm like, dude, there's only one O in his name. It was funny. I mean, easy mistake, but, you know, I thought it was really funny. I thought it was very hilarious. But yeah, man, just DOUKI. That's so funny. But yeah, this match was very entertaining. You know, it's a ladder match. So at the top, you had a bag of cheesesteaks. And not only that, on the outside of the ring, there was a big tray just stacked, piled up with Philly cheesesteaks. So, which I guess that goes to the winner. But this was a very entertaining, high action, high flying, chaotic match. I mean, Hiromu and Rocky, were, bickering back and forth. DOUKI and Lowrider seemed to have been on the same page the entire time. Same with Master Wato and Blake Christian, well, at least till the end, when Blake Christian turned on Master Wato. But this was a very entertaining, solid match, and it was really hard to say who was going to win. There was a lot of great spots as well. But I have to say, I was kind of surprised at the outcome, as DOUKI ended up being the one to grab the bag of cheesesteaks and pick up the win. So DOUKI and Lowrider are your winners of the Pat's King of Steaks Philly Cheesesteak Cup. Now, of course, afterwards, they had Tiger Hattori and, I guess the main owner of the chain, of Pat's King of Steaks, presented them with the tray of Philly cheesesteaks. And, they got them some. And they even started passing some out to the fans in attendance. I thought that was pretty cool. Rocky Romero grabbed him one. Let's see. Hiromu Takahashi, while still draped on a ladder, grabbed him a Philly cheesesteak and ate one. And just, Philly cheesesteaks for everybody. It was a great match with a very entertaining finish. And just, hey, DOUKI, Lowrider, and folks started passing out cheesesteaks to the crowd. Thought it was really cool. But, yeah, DOUKI and Lowrider are your winners. Did not expect that, but hey, I can dig it. DOUKI and Lowrider had good chemistry. Was kind of surprising, but hey, it worked out. Okay, and I don't have a graphic for this final one, but we already know what the deal is. The main event ended up being the All-Star Junior Festival USA Tournament Finals, which came down to the Jet, Kevin Knight, versus Speedball, Mike Bailey. Now, of course, Kevin Knight had his ribs taped up and, was not 100% going into this match, but showed a lot of fighting spirit to just battle back over and over again with Speedball Mike Bailey. Speedball laid on the offense, but yet Kevin Knight kept bouncing back and just bringing the heat. And this was a great main event just from both competitors. Kevin Knight looked to have almost pulled it off. Almost. But after a Ultima Weapon Flamingo Driver combo, Speedball was able to put away the Jet for the 1-2-3. And Speedball Mike Bailey is your winner in the main event, winner of the All-Star Junior Festival USA Tournament. So congratulations to him. I know Veda Scott was really happy. She was commentating the match. So, that's her husband. But afterwards, Speedball Mike Bailey got on the mic and, praised all of the talent that competed at the show and called out Hiromu Takahashi. Now, Hiromu and Speedball will be teaming up at Multiverse United 2, but Mike Bailey specifically pointed out that, hey, when all that's said and done, I want a shot at that IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship, which Hiromu accepted. So, hey, it's coming. We don't know when, but it's coming. But we could look forward to a IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship match between Hiromu Takahashi and Speedball Mike Bailey in the future. So, definitely look forward to that. And then they ended with all the Super Juniors in the ring together. They posed for a picture, so thought that was really cool. But the event was a success. I'd say the event was a big success. So, yeah, kudos to New Japan Pro Wrestling for putting together another one of these, this time in the U.S. So, good stuff. Alrighty. That'll do it for this video. Overall, great show. Definitely enjoyed it from start to finish. But don't forget to check out the link to Game Beauty. And also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And let me know what y'all's thoughts are on the All-Star Junior Festival 2023 in the USA. Did you like this one? What'd you think of the card? Do you think this one was better than the one that they recently did in Japan? Let me know what your thoughts are. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. For another Pro Wrestling Talk brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the the Tube. My name is Jason Ingram. Hope everybody enjoys the rest of their Sunday, and I will see y'all in the next video. Laters.